beef at the Olive Garden. Me thinks me period panties are toxic. And Swedish Footloose on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Welcome everybody to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take 3 stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and decide who's written the funniest jokes. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leone.
I am Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
I'm Hannah Tai.
Hannah Tai, our resident judge, but today is a little different.
I'm
What?
still the same me. I'm just telling jokes.
Oh, then I don't know.
Wait,
I'm still the old Hannah.
you're telling jokes. Who's judging?
I'm gonna
Tim Allen?
I'm gonna be judging this episode so that Miss Hannah can participate in the joke telling.
Ooh.
And I'm very excited about it. Before we get into the joke telling, though, I know this is gonna make everyone mad. We have to talk about it.
I didn't
Before
think
the
it was gonna pick it up.
recording,
It's the annoyed elephant in the room.
we have to. Before the recording, I was desperate for some caffeine.
It's
and
your fault.
Begged. Okay, Jeremy. Begged everyone to go to Starbucks. So we went to the Starbucks nearby the studio, and I feel like Jeremy should just explain what happened.
I don't think you should, because I think it'll.
so.
I went, these 2 ladies were in front of me and they ordered and they went and wait for their order, and I ordered just a black coffee. Just, Pike brewed coffee.
And this is near a university campus, so it's a lot of younger people. These are probably their first jobs.
Okay.
But what'd you want it in
so
your
up
coffee?
on the sign there was like, oh, you have the pistachio flavor. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, so the pistachio, does that come in like a pump syrup or is that like a flavored cream? And he goes, oh, yeah, we could do cream. And I was like, no, I don't want cream. I just want the pistachio flavor. And he goes, so you want like a latte? He's like, no, I don't want milk. I just want a black coffee, with cream. And he goes, oh, okay.
Wait, you wanted cream?
I mean, thank you, with pistachio.
I wonder where the communication fell through.
He goes, oh, okay. So he rings it up. And then these ladies ordered pistachio or something. And then the guy.
Saying so aggressively.
None of us ordered pistachio.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay, another guy comes up.
I did. I got pistachio.
Oh, you did. Another guy comes up, he goes, hey, we don't have pistachio. So he goes, oh, we don't have pistachio. All right, let me change it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, I'm holding up the line. There's people behind me. Okay, I'll just take the black coffee then. And he rings it up, and then he goes, okay, this is your new total. And then the guy comes out, found more pistachio. So he's like, I'm not even going to re-ring it up. I'll just have you pay for that.
By
Okay,
the way,
great.
I was like, oh, I guess Jeremy didn't come and get Starbucks because you weren't there forever. I thought you changed your mind or you were in the bathroom or something, but you were ordering.
Oh. So, all right, I pay, and then I go and I sit down with the gang.
Let me just point out that by the time Jeremy was done ordering, Rick, Hannah, and I had all finished our drinks.
No, you hadn't finished at this point.
I was like halfway
Don't
sipped.
embellish.
Yeah, I was totally finished.
That's just ice mess.
So,
Second drink.
so I get to the place where, you wait for your drinks, and we were just hanging out there. And you can see that they've run out of the brewed coffee. So they're going to have to make some more. So they pull out the thing, they empty the strainer. I'm like, okay, it's going to take a few minutes. They got to make some more. Well, like 10 minutes go by and they're like, Jeremy, did you just prank us? Or did you not really order coffee? You're just trying to hold us up. I'm like, no, I ordered coffee. They're just making it. And there was another young lady waiting, and I was like, see, like you ordered a coffee, right? She said, yeah. And she was waiting too. She was waiting the same amount of time as we were.
She said, get away from me. So let's not
She just blew her rape whistle.
And so we're still waiting. And then it's got to be another 10 minutes go by, and all these other people are getting their orders. Mind you, none of them are coffee. They're just like frappuccino.
Right, because we're near a college campus, and that's what Starbucks is supposed to be for them, like a treat, like a sundae.
A little sweet treat.
Yeah.
So
But I'm a man.
I want a black coffee. You should just have any black
I'm
coffee.
a man. I want a black coffee with a pump of pistachio.
Pistachio, like a grown man.
Wait, is it in a pump or is it like cream?
Because I don't want a pump, I want a cream.
I don't know. No, I said that wrong.
Sorry.
Hey, sorry. I said
Sorry,
that
do you
back.
see how somebody could be confused at a college campus?
My buddy back in the war died from a pumping accident.
So I said no pump.
No pumps.
Yeah. I got mixed up, you idiot.
Oh my god.
So everyone's getting so mad at me because they didn't have the coffee and we're waiting for it to brew. And then the girl that was waiting, she got hers. And then I thought, wait a second, something's not right here. And then they're like, go make a stink about it.
No.
We did not
I-
say make a stink. You made a stink on your own.
Jeremy, I explicitly
That was a
said.
you stink.
I
That was-
explicitly said, Jeremy, tell them you want any other drink. They'll make it
Anything.
for you.
Give them
a
some
latte,
direction. Yeah.
An espresso. Order anything else and they'll make it for you. But no.
But
that's
as
not
we
what-
have learned on this show, with any story about Jeremy will not compromise in certain situations.
He got so snarky with this 20-year-old shithead kid who was just like, oh, I forgot to, well, what do you want? And he, like, he was listing off all of these options.
What happened actually was that someone else then eventually orders the hot Pike coffee and the Starbucks barista comes up to that person 20 minutes later and says, I'm sorry, we're out of the Pike. Can I get you something else? And now
Anything else.
And now Jeremy's like, excuse me, I ordered the Pike also 20 minutes ago. And the guy's like, well, we just ran out. And Jeremy goes, he didn't just run out.
Like, you ran out 20 minutes ago. Like, I thought you were brewing some. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. And then I see them scramble to start brewing some. And
No, then the guy says, can I make you something else? And you said, I'll take a cold brew.
I said-
and then you told the guy, I only want hot drinks. And you ordered the one fucking drink with the word cold in it. You wanted him to like microwave the cold
he was
brew
going
for
to
you.
microwave the cold brew because he's like, I want hot
That's
coffee.
the only other black coffee I could think of in the moment.
The barista
You know
was
what?
like, please don't order this,
I
sir.
was like, yeah.
You know
I was
what,
like,
in
I
that
don't know what else
situation-
black coffee do you have?
I would, you know what I would order? My money back. Seriously, just give me my money back. Like,
But
that's
then
it.
I would be without
Time
coffee.
back.
And without time. And so I was like, I don't know what
But
else is
instead you
black.
took
I said,
your
I just
friends
want, like,
hating
a black
you.
coffee. You know what? Cold brew is black and dark and bitter. Give me that. And then he was like, okay. So he got it.
Don't you understand? I
got-
want something nasty.
He got it in a cup. And he's like, all right.
I'm
is this
38
good?
years old, god damn it.
No, but he made it for you. And then you said, is that cold?
Yeah.
You ordered a cold brew, dude.
So listen, he has it and he goes, all right, so this is what you want. And want me to put it on over ice? And I said, wait a minute. Let me feel it. I felt it up and I was like, all right, this is pretty warm. I said, this is pretty warm. I'll take this. I don't want it cold.
no,
I said,
you
I'll
said,
take
I'll take
this.
this. Can you heat
And
it up
then he
for
goes, you don't want me to
Add water.
add water? And I said, no. And then I got thinking like, oh, if you're going to make it hotter, can you just
Oh
like
my
steam it?
God.
And then he goes, okay, I'll do it. And then so he goes off and he starts to do it. And then the fucking Pike is ready. So they poured me that and gave it to me. 25 minutes.
All according to plan.
What was the first thing that Jeremy said as we walked out? They forgot the pistachio.
And they didn't put the pistachio.
And then he goes, it's actually too hot. I need ice in it. Hearing it a second time is somehow worse than experiencing it the first time.
I'd also like to point out, though,
I'm very happy. I got my hot coffee.
In Jeremy's defense, they were really fucking stupid.
They were very stupid. But
Hannah ordered a drink, and when hers was ready, they said, order for Hema.
and I was
H-E-M-A.
like, sure.
But that,
Sounds about
That's just a
right.
bad handwriting thing.
that's,
I
a,
think.
that's a power move.
They wrote H-E-M-A on
Hema?
the cup.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
And I'm still waiting on my chicken pot pie.
And speaking of waiting, we're waiting on round one.
Okay.
all right.
Well,
That's a joke name at Starbucks. I order for Hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid?
oh God. All right. Well,
You're like, it's Jeremy, and then they're like, is it pronounced a do shabag?
Is it pronounced waste of time?
Order for Jeremiah from 30 minutes ago.
you might as well have said, I'll take anything. Hold the spit.
Oh, wait, best part. They're like,
They spit all over it
They're
because that's
like,
what I
why
like.
don't you
I'm
just
dirty.
order anything else? And I'm like, oh, what? Starbucks, you make coffee, right? Do you have anything else?
Yes, they have.
They have lots of
hundreds
other
Other
things.
menu
So
items.
many other things.
Everything has milk in it.
no, it,
Not the
no,
lemonade.
it doesn't.
Not the lemonade.
Not the.
You could have gotten a lemonade.
You could have gotten a fucking
No,
lemonade.
I don't want a lemonade. I
Well,
don't
I
drink
might gotta put
lemonade.
it in the microwave for you,
don't
Jeremy.
drink
Yeah, they warm it up
lemonade.
for you.
Fuck lemonade.
Oh my god. I never want to talk about this again.
You know they have like oat milk and stuff, right?
I don't want any milk. I wanted a black coffee.
Can I ask a question? I think I know the answer because we've dined together before.
Yeah.
But if you said, hey, I want a pizza with pepperoni, and they bring you a pizza with sausage, do you say take it back or do you just eat it?
I would just eat it.
Okay.
Because he likes
But
sausage. But he
if
doesn't
I
like
ordered
no coffee compared to coffee.
Yeah, I ordered a pizza, and they
That
said,
ordered a
"Hey, I'm
Starbucks.
sorry, we're out of cheese. Would you like a salad instead?" I'd be like, "No, I ordered a pizza."
But then would you sit
But
there
you're-
and continue to order the pizza even though they ran out of cheese? Or would you take the L and go, I guess I'll go somewhere
if I was
else?
under the impression that they were in the back grating cheese to make my pizza, I would wait for the
Or
pizza.
if they sat there and gave you 17 options of other things that you could have,
Or
would
you can
do
have your
that?
money back. Just get your money back.
And realize there's other people who have other things to do today, and like it's not
I didn't mean to
number
ask
one
that
priority.
question.
yeah.
My concern was that I paid for an hour of parking so that Jeremy could
know.
get his $3 piece of shit Starbucks hot coffee.
Yeah.
Are you
You're
counting this
talking
time
about
too?
it all
The
the
time we
time.
spent telling the story? Before that
that's
too?
an
This
hour
was
movie.
worth it. This storytelling was worth it.
Storytelling.
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 This story
All right,
retelling.
speaking of storytelling.
Speaking of Torrid, we want to thank our
get into round
sponsors, Torrid.
All right, let's get into round one. Round one, actually, I feel like will be exciting to hear Ricky's jokes because we know how much Ricky loves Olive Garden, which is what round one is about.
Apparently, I typed into my search LOLP emoji.
Which emoji?
Just various emojis.
What came up though? What came up on the search?
It just says serious
Are you
suggestions
okay?
LOLP.
Are you stroking out?
Do you need
Are
us
you
to call
stroking
someone?
it right now, bro?
Okay, round one. Loose cow visits Olive Garden restaurant in Oklahoma. Police in Oklahoma put their cowboy skills to the test when a loose cow was spotted wandering outside an Olive Garden restaurant. Officers questioned the cow and learned that the cow had heard about the never-ending soup and salad options at Olive Garden and decided to see for itself. The Stillwater Police Department joked in a hilarious Facebook post.
Was that your cop voice?
Yeah, that was my cop Facebook post voice.
That makes sense.
You know
The
what I say
cow-
to that?
Spot on.
LOLPP.
The cow was
Troll.
safely corralled and relocated from the area. The animal's origins were unclear.
Its origin
I had
story.
fun with that one.
Now, Hannah, would you like to go first or last? In
It's
this
a
round?
cow
I'll go
bit by a
first.
radioactive Italian.
Sorry, Rick's saying something.
I'll go first.
All right.
They don't know who they're messing with. That was Bovine Cinceroni, head of the sanitation department. Soon after, Bovine and his friends suddenly owned the Olive Garden because the owner owed Bovine a big favor.
All right, Ricky, you want to go?
When you're steer, your family. No, I'm sorry, moose. When moose steer, move farmily.
Oh, the first one.
I kind of like
You're not the judge this time.
I'm not the judge.
You're not the joke. That is both parts of the joke.
We can
I just
still
laughed through it.
criticize.
Okay.
Both parts were the joke. It was. I wrote all of that. I just laughed at during it.
You wrote all of that?
You know what?
All of that.
That's one of my favorite jokes of yours.
The cow's origins were unclear, just like how dishes are prepared at Olive Garden.
You think they have cows back there?
I wanted a cow.
But I'll wait. I'll wait
wanted-
till they bring me one.
I wanted a cow, but I guess I'll take lemonade.
Hey, I see there's a cow outside of the building. Can you just cook that? That's what Jeremy.
I'll wait several hours while you butcher it.
Whose turn is it? Hannah's? Oh, yours.
All right. When you're here, you're part of the Bovidae family, along with bison and antelopes. I don't know what I was trying to accomplish with
It's
that.
no Moose
Okay.
Deer Moo
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, when I heard that one, I was like, oh, no
Farmily.
dice.
It's not family, it's farmily.
How about this one? When you're
That's
here,
okay.
you're family. Oh, sorry, not you, Bessie.
I liked your first one. It was good on its own merits. Your first one.
Hannah.
Believe in yourself.
As they corralled the cow away, they gave him a nice Andes mint.
Those are good.
Ever since those aliens from the Gabagool sector began experimenting with our brains, I've had such a craving. Oh, this is a cow. What's a cow voice? Expert? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Ever since those aliens from the Gabagool sector began experimenting with our brains, I've had such a craving for pasta primavera, minestrone, and look at this. Fingers. God bless.
Julia Child.
Oh, it was Ed Wynn.
Mooliest child.
That's enough, Carly.
Mooliest calf.
Calf child. Okay.
That's enough.
I like orange moolius.
The cow was seen entering the store with the misspelled sign reading, "Only serving chicken parm."
Eat more chicken
Eat more
parm.
chicken parm. Yeah. The cow tried to blend in by wearing gym shorts and flip-flops.
The Olive Garden banned the cow, so him and his friends went to Chili's and got fucked up on some 3 for 3s.
So good. Yum. I'm a cow, but I'm acting like a pig. Oh, this is so delicious. What are these balls of in the red sauce? Oh, so good.
As the question is normally asked, what are these balls of?
What are these balls? That's a good episode title, right?
The cow ordered a little-known item off the Olive Garden secret menu, the with a side of
One more, maybe.
Racist.
That was Jeremy when he was waiting for his coffee.
Sorry, sir. I don't know what you're ordering.
with a pump of
Also, because that's the part, the pump probably threw him off because that's the immediate thing, like the pump of it.
No, because when I ordered my vanilla latte, I said, "Can I get just 4 pumps?" And he knew exactly what I was
He
saying.
said yes.
Yeah.
After you said
He just
that.
said
And he
yes.
flexed 4 times. You know, it's Oklahoma. They're always trying to get a cow out of an Olive Garden or out of a cheesecake factory or out of the Outback Steakhouse. They just don't support local businesses there.
Get a cow out of a ma and pop restaurant. Why not?
A Moo and Pop restaurant. All right, judgment. So
Moo and poo.
I thought that was a fun round. I was really looking forward to that because we know when there's an Olive Garden story, we're going to
Your
get
family.
some.
We're family.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're family. And that brings me to Rick's round. I would say my favorite of Rick's jokes, obviously, were Moose Steer, Moo Farmily. So that's putting Rick in contention. Hannah, my favorite joke of yours was the Andes Mint. That's a classic Olive Garden. Everyone loves a good Andes
I
Mint.
forgot that you do that.
Jeremy, I think your best joke was the last one with the myrrh, but I hated it. So you had a rough round.
So it's hard to
Your
say.
best joke is something that I hate.
Well, this isn't for you.
I think Jeremy's definitely out of that round. So, Bob, my favorite one of your jokes was about the gym shorts and flip flops. That is definitely the Olive Garden
Vibe.
Yeah, the vibe.
They have a dress code.
Yeah, that's like the vibe that attracts the tribe. You know, like
You know, and if you don't have gym shorts, they have some to give you.
yeah, they're oversized, of
Right.
course.
They have paint stains on them.
So right now it's between Hannah, Rick, and Bob's jokes. I think I'm gonna give it to Moose Steer, Moo Farmily. So round 1 goes to Ricky.
Yeah. I like that.
It was so stupid, but I loved it so much.
Did you guys like that it was because I messed it up, but it's supposed to be when you steer your family, and then I go actually, and then I add 2 moves.
Yeah, we get it.
On the farm.
Oof, I gotta take.
I don't know if that. No. I just asking seriously.
We're stupid enough to
This
get
is
that
part
joke.
of the show. Is
You did it well.
But I thought, what should it have just been when Moo here?
No, it went.
No.
When Moo
It
steer.
was, it was
Take
good.
the W.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Take
It's
good
it
that
and
it-
just say thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank Moo so much.
Thank Moo steer much.
All right, are you guys ready for round 2?
Yes.
Finks settled a lawsuit over chemicals in its period underwear. The Period Panty brand has just settled a class action lawsuit, alleging that its products contain potentially harmful chemicals. Plaintiffs say third-party testing on the underwear revealed the presence of short-chain per- and polyfluoralic substances, known as PFAS, human-made chemicals.
Girl, you got PFAS in your panties.
Be
What's
slower.
What is that? Oh, it's just my PFAS. Human-made chemicals that are found in many consumer and industrial products that do not easily break down and have been linked to adverse health effects. I don't think I need to read the rest. Thinks has basically settled the lawsuit, saying that they deny all claims of PFAS
Or wrongdoing.
in their undies. By the way, I read this article and I got really anxious because I do wear Thinks. Yeah, it made me sad. And I was also thinking that Rick, based on what he's told us in previous episodes about his underwear,
Okay.
Previous episodes, 1 episode, and also you guys weren't listening to me.
they should make Thinks for men, is all I'm saying. I'm sure
Strong enough for a
Jeremy has
woman.
a joke about Ricky needing.
It might be why I asked you to stop talking
Shut the
about it.
right,
fuck
go ahead.
up.
You
Also
Go
because
ahead.
it's
Going.
gross. I don't want to hear about Rick's underpants.
Well, I'll tell you what. The worst part of this whole thing is, I forgot. The worst part of this whole thing is that it attracts bears
Or cows.
or cows.
And when we're trying to eat at the Olive Garden, we don't want that.
Pooh here, Pooh Farmily.
That's not the episode title.
That would have been the episode title for a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. I believe these chemicals have caused unwanted reactions, like skid marks and excessive semen stains, said one user, Ricardo Leon.
What? It's not excessive. It's the normal
Not
amount
the
of
way I
semen
do it.
stains.
It's a healthy amount.
That's where else would I have semen stains? What's the most like the best place to find semen stains is in your
sheets.
underwear.
Well,
Or
let's get the
bed sheet-
black
that
light
kind
out.
of happens.
Maybe.
Stained, the semen stained all over her back.
Everything you say makes it worse.
Yeah, you're not-
What is that, a birthmark?
No, those are semen stains from my last boyfriend.
Did you have vitiligo? I never knew that.
Very acidic semen.
Where's another good place to put your
Yeah, listeners, viewers, let us know. During the manufacturing process, they mixed up the period panties with the exclamation point panties.
I like it.
They like that one.
I was trying to come up with some kind of joke like that. That's good.
You think chemicals are bad? Wait till the lawyers find out what men do to women's bodies.
Really?
We had no idea.
Somebody should do something about that.
We've been doing that?
Oh, the lawyers were men, Robert?
You sexist. The lawyer was a man.
Whenever I'm on my period, I use the old-fashioned method, granny panties. Unfortunately, my granny died under mysterious circumstances associated with these panties. They killed her too.
Killed her too. Okay.
Grandma's still dealing with the
Period?
period?
Your grandma gets your period? How
I hadn't thought about
young
that.
is your grandma?
She just,
They call the panties granny panties, though.
she just likes the way they feel. I guess.
Yeah.
Why do they call them granny panties then? Because
Because they go up to like
Not
I know,
because
but-
they period in them.
but it's weird that we do that and they don't even have periods. It's
well, they
just
still
weird.
wear underwear.
On that note,
Not the ones I like.
Where else are you supposed to grandma?
if you've been routinely using these products but no longer trust their safety, menopause.
Come on, man.
Menopause.
Did you say comma? Another grammar joke?
Grammar panties.
Grammar panties? Where else are you supposed to period?
But granny panties, a perfect
Grammar panties.
Where else are you supposed to? Period.
Excessive amount of comma and
Where else are you
period.
supposed to? Question mark. Seriously. Question mark.
Is grammar panties a better episode
I
title?
know, I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
I was wondering.
That's good.
We'll see how it goes. The article says that the underwear contained, quote, harmful chemicals, which are, quote, a safety hazard to the female body and the environment. Ladies, you got to tell us these things. How else are we going to know that harmful chemicals are harmful to you? Not mind readers.
Honestly, any panty is a period panty if you sit in it long enough.
Oh, gross.
Up top.
Now you're
I'm like,
talking.
ew, gross.
Where my grandma's at?
Now you're talking Ricky's language.
I said it was gross.
That was gross.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Quit being gross,
it's
Hannah.
funny.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Disgusting. Very similar to the this is very similar to the time that scientists found those deadly This is very similar to the time that the scientists found those deadly chemicals in my Taco Bell underwear.
Taco Bell underwear.
Any underwear can be a Taco Bell underwear.
Sitting it long enough.
Well, after the underwear sits out for a bit, it's a Crunchwrap Supreme.
I'm just gonna give Bob a point for that. Bob just gets a point. I'm not even gonna wait for Jeff.
My finest hour.
Bob gets a point for Crunchwrap Supreme for sure.
And definitely part of my brand of comedy.
Unfortunately, the company is leaning into this controversy with a new ad campaign. Want protective underwear and healthy babies? Thinks again.
Really lean into it. A spokesperson for Think stated that even though the litigation has been resolved, the settlement is not an admission of guilt, and they deny any allegations of wrongdoing. And they weren't fucking that girl. They were just giving him the Heimlich. Also, here's a necklace for no reason. I just love you.
All I want to do on my period is cry, eat, all I want to do on my period is cry, eat Thai food, and hate myself. Until they fix that whole mess, I think I'm fine with another chemical.
Little frown at the end.
At the end of your search.
Another good round. I really enjoyed. Everyone had at least one joke I really enjoyed. Ricky, we had a good laugh at your grandma still having her period.
Don't make fun of her.
She did it.
You know-
She's wondering why something's wrong with her.
You know, with Mexicans, you can be a grandma at 42.
Okay, and then
And at 62 or 72.
I think my mom was like 42.
Yeah.
and she was still wearing her period.
I don't want
panties.
to talk about that.
Okay, and
But
then
you're fine talking about your grandma.
Well, it's more of that was specific to my mom.
I was closer to my grandma.
Jeremy, skid marks, menopause, and thinks again.
How better to describe Jeremy?
This is just Jeremy's letter to God.
I did like the reference to Ricky needing period panties for his skid marks and steam and stains.
Based on a true story.
Steaming? My steaming stains?
Stains are steaming.
Probably.
Every time you talk about this,
You guys are so
I assume
mean.
it's steaming. I think my favorite joke of Jeremy's was the menopause. It was
Really?
That was my least
I
favorite.
liked it.
No,
It
that's
was
my
cute.
least
It was cute. Bob, I mean, I just gave you a point for Crunchwrap Supreme. That just killed me. That was so funny. I think Hannah had the best round, though. I think your second and third jokes were both equally good. I liked the any panty is a period panty, which is very true. as long as you bleed it in. It's a period panty.
Yeah, if you got the gumption.
I like.
I have these $900 panties that I have had menstruated all
I
over.
sneezed a little too hard.
I also like the idea of just like.
The tampon shoots out. Pew, 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 pew.
I also like the idea of just crying and eating a ton is way worse than like a chemical.
Yeah,
Hey,
I thought you're like, I don't give a shit. Just like make it.
So
I like
think-
the idea of just crying and eating a ton.
I think Hannah's gonna get a point for that round. So right now we have Ricky with 1, Hannah with 1, and Bob got that bonus point for his crunch wrap.
But it counts as a regular point, right?
Regular point,
Yeah.
but you just got
A
it.
supreme point.
It's a crunchy supreme.
It's a point wrap supreme.
A value point.
Okay, so
What if we got
Jeremy-
real crazy with all the points and you just keep giving us all these
I don't
different
wanna
kinds of
do all
bonus
that work on
points
the-
with little logos and
I
everything?
don't want to do all that work on the video.
Adorable.
Okay, all right,
Adorable.
so heading into round 3, it's a 3-way tie. Jeremy has some catching up to do. Here we go. Swedish government moves to get rid of permits needed for dancing. Sweden wants to cut red tape and cut a rug when it comes to dancing by abolishing a decade.
Was that in there?
No, I added it.
Stop adding stuff.
Add that. No, you had to add
I
that.
had to.
Like, it was there.
Jeremy, if that ruined your joke, you need to work on your joke.
You ruined my joke and my life, but not my coffee.
Somebody
you
else
did that
did
to
that.
yourself.
I need my period panties.
All right. Sweden wants to cut red tape and a rug when it comes to dancing by abolishing a decade-old requirement for restaurants, nightclubs, and other venues to obtain permits before they let patrons shimmy and sway. The proposal means that venues no longer would need a license to organize dances. Instead, as a general rule, they would only have to register with the police, which can be done verbally, as it does not cost anything. This is so silly. As it now.
Hey, we're going to dance over here. All right.
Okay, we're taking care of this cow thing.
Yeah, we're busy.
See over at the Olive Garden.
The Swedish Olive Garden.
What are these balls?
Meat.
And of what nation?
As it is now, owners can lose their liquor and business licenses if police officers come by and find out that a venue did not have authorization to let patrons dance. It is not reasonable for the state to regulate people's dance.
That's Dutch.
Just
Yeah.
as. How do you do a Swedish accent?
It's not regular.
Oh, yeah, I think Swedish chef.
No.
It's not reasonable for the state to regulate the people dances.
There it is. You got
Dirty
it.
fursies.
All right, calm down. We got some jokes here.
Gunnar Stromer said in a government statement.
Guter.
Gunter.
Okay, Jeremy,
All
you
right.
starting us off?
Yeah. So great. Feel free to cut a Star and Clinton rug from IKEA.
That's funny.
I think you should have cut off rug. You should have feel free to cut a straight. I think that would have been better. No matter, Rick.
Oh, my turn?
Instead of from IKEA.
No, IKEA was the funny part because it's Swedish.
Yeah.
No, the word rug. It doesn't fucking matter. Who cares?
Would have been vague.
This scenario has inspired my Swedish remake of Footloose called Klogloose.
Footloose. I think is good.
Footloose.
Footloose.
I think
Footloose.
Footloose.
Clogloose
Foodless?
and steer move firmly.
But you got a clog loose. Everybody cut, everybody cut.
birdie gurdy gur.
Schmurdy, birdie, schmurg, schmurgy, schmurgy, merg. Schmurgy, burgy, berg, schmurgy, burgy, schmurgy,
You see Kevin Bacon.
yeah, with his hands are real. Or his hands are real. He's fake. I guess it'd be the opposite. He'd have Muppet hands and regular Kevin Bacon.
However, you're
His
the
bacon
director.
would be Kevin.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think
We're
we
going
switched
this way? Okay.
directions.
Finally, I can reschedule my flash mob dance at IKEA from 2009.
Reschedule.
Like, make
Is
it
still
legal.
available?
You said maybe.
Maybe. We put that as a yes. We need you.
Guys, the ban is lifted.
We're doing it in the kitchen. Mostly.
No one can find it though. Like,
You gotta lay stickers like Flash Mob this way.
Do you still have that 500 Days of Summer playlist?
Getting permission to dance is something that only a nation full of white people would come up with.
They can finally play the original Bee Gees recordings in the disco now instead of the Swedish dub. Ha 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 ha! Stay in your seats. Stay in your seats.
Oh yeah, okay. Now I remember what this one is.
I have
Okay.
to blow my nose. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You don't
cool.
have to blow.
No,
your nose.
I do. It's like my nose is running. Ricky, for real, can you
Yeah,
Just dab. Just dab.
stop? This isn't a joke.
I know.
It's
You're not
okay.
on.
People blow their
Ricky,
noses.
to put the camera on Bob.
Especially on
It
air.
is on us. Excuse me, guys. I need to wipe my ass. Can you put the camera on, Carly?
No, I'm laughing too hard and it makes my nose run.
I have to blow my ass.
I have to blow my.
I need some Thinks panties for my nose.
I don't know whose turn it is.
It's you, right?
Mine? Okay. The dancing in Sweden has become used to be so prescriptive. The dancing in Sweden used to be so prescripted that they only allowed specific moves on the dance floor. Here's an example. Hey, schmurgy burgy.
Like, hey, meet a bulgy.
I'm gonna write Schmurgy Burgy for that.
I'll know what it means.
Watch that video.
That's my favorite Swedish actress, Smurgy Bergman. That's actually really funny.
Okay.
If you're a cinephile, you think it's hilarious.
The people of Sweden are so excited to see that let me start over. The people of Sweden are so excited to see that Billy Elliot is finally coming to Broadway in Stockholm.
They didn't allow it before.
No, he was banned.
It's because he's a pufta.
How far Sweden has come. It wasn't until the late 90s that you could tap your foot to music without being beaten by riot police.
The people of Stockholm hated not being able to dance, but now allowed to say they feel a strange empathy for the lawmakers who banned it.
Yeah.
Because they're bad dancers?
I don't get it.
Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, is that what happened today at Starbucks? Is that why we love you?
Yeah. Can I do an alternate joke?
Yeah,
Sure.
please.
Okay.
I insist you do.
For your sake.
For your benefit.
I think you'll like that now that you know what the Stockholm syndrome is.
Say it again.
We
now?
know what
Okay.
Stockholm syndrome is.
The people of Stockholm hated not being able to dance, but now allowed to say they feel a strange empathy for the lawmakers who banned it.
Wait, you just said the same joke.
That's
Yeah,
what I
I
mean.
know. I needed to
you
hear
think
it
we
again
didn't-
now that I
They didn't get it.
I didn't connect it to Stockholm syndrome
Okay.
until you said the word Stockholm syndrome.
And then it just flashed on me, although this series of abusive
But now
behavior.
now that I hear it, I still don't like it.
Well, my girlfriend got it on the first time.
Well, after I
That's why she's
tortured her for
abusive.
months.
She has a
she's
strange
stuck.
empathy for me. Okay, my alternate joke.
Okay.
I can't wait to see how this new law affects Stockholm's hottest club, Wallflowers.
I hated it.
They just all hang out against the wall.
Yeah.
I guess I do like
Nobody
it,
goes out
though.
and dances.
It's kind of funny. It's a funny concept. It's more of a sketch than a joke.
Wallflowers.
Ciao, we're here at Wallflowers.
There's people dancing and someone's like, "Hey, do you want to go stand against the wall with me?"
Please don't talk to me.
Oh, oops. My husband's calling. Let me just.
Let's have
Oops, I'm married.
No, I hung up on him. Go ahead.
Oops, all married.
Oops, all married.
No, sorry, I'm all married. All married up.
Mrs. Crunch. Okay, go ahead, Ricky.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm worried that if they get rid of all the rules and regulations, we'll have to build our society based on assumptions about how the whole thing fits together properly. We'll have pieces left over and things will be unaligned and out of place, and society's already made from such low quality materials. But we keep buying into it because we actually love how cheap and disposable it is. And we also love those meatballs.
It was no schmurky burky, but
Yeah, why don't you just make sounds?
Can you just make Muppet sounds, please?
Ah, genius.
See? I rest my
get
case.
it.
Yeah.
No,
I get it. I don't even
Heady stuff.
I just think it'd be funny to be like 16 and get in a screaming fight with your parents and be like, I love him and he loves me and we're gonna register to dance and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, you're not going to get my signature, young lady. We have to go out of town and have one of those back alley.
We're gonna dance. We're gonna dance all night.
You know you're square if you're not as fun as Iceland. And I think that'll do it for the jokes in this room.
Oh, so quiet.
Carly, who
Yeah.
won the episode?
Well, I just want to go over the round and then I'll tell you who won the episode. So I feel like I liked Hannah's last one, the team that's like, I'm going to go register to dance. There's nothing you can do about it.
You can relate to that.
Bob had something about tapping your foot, which I thought was cute. Jeremy, I did like wallflowers. Sorry, I did like it. And then
Apology
Why
accepted.
apologize?
I think
I accept your apology.
I'm apologizing to them. Okay. And then I think my favorite of your jokes was the one, I can feel like I need to hear it again, but it was about
No.
staying in your seat.
Yeah, stay in your seat.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I
the Bee
like that.
Gees.
I like
that was
that one.
really good.
I
I
like
like
that
that
one a
again.
lot.
Actually, I'll hear that one again.
Yeah, can you do it again? It was really cute.
I need to look up the lyrics.
And by popular demand, here's Stay in Your Seat by Jeremiah Martinez.
They can finally play the original Bee Gees recordings in the discos now instead of the Swedish dub. Stay in your seats. Stay in your seats.
I really like that
For an
one.
unprecedented fourth time.
That song's played out.
I think that Rick had a slightly better round though with Clog Loose and the Schmurgy Burky Macarena. So I think this
Another good
episode
episode
is going
title.
to Ricky with 2 points.
Showing off those dance moves.
You know what? None of us did an ABBA joke.
I was thinking that once he said the Bee Gees, I was thinking
I
ABBA.
didn't do one because I was like, someone's gonna do an ABBA joke.
Dancing.
Walking Queen.
Still walking
criminal.
queen.
Standing clean. Those are all good. Maybe we need to do an overtime round.
Yeah.
I think we just did.
No, I can't think of anything.
Want to post your bail now, can't you see?
There was something in the air that night. Oh, I forgot I have to make it a joke.
Bring me
I
a
fell in.
bed after midnight.
Oh,
They were dancing there for
you
you.
can do something with Take a
and
Chance,
me.
Take a Chance. Don't you dance, don't you dance. Don't you
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't you dance, don't you dance, don't you dance on me.
Don't you
Carly.
dance on me?
Don't dance.
Carly,
Don't tread on me, don't dance on me either.
Carly, you were a judge this
Yes.
episode, but do you have any burning questions?
Oh, yeah. I got a question for you. None of these questions matter. Life is meaningless. But I'm going to ask it anyway.
Or do you want to pass it off to Hannah? Do you have burning questions? How do we want to do this?
Do you have one off the top of your head?
I can think of one.
Well, I was thinking about, okay, because we talk about Olive Garden a lot on the show.
Because they're a sponsor.
Yeah,
Just
they're
like
a
Thanks
sponsor.
Panties.
But we know, Ricky, you hate Olive Garden, but like, is there another restaurant that you guys hate? Like, what is the restaurant you refuse to eat at?
Jack in the Box.
Really? Why?
It fucking sucks and it smells bad. I hate the smell of it. It smells like
I
fucking
eat those
poop.
tacos all the time.
No,
Yeah,
there's the
the
worst things that they
tacos.
have
I
there.
eat those tacos.
I like the taco. So when I go to parties now, you know, everyone always brings something. We'll drive through Taco Bell on the way, and they have the mini tacos. Or not Taco Bell, Jack in the Box. And they have the box of mini tacos, and we'll bring a plate, and we'll just dump them on the plate.
Is that why you don't get
Is
invited
that
to parties?
fun? No, I'm literally going to a barbecue after this.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to bring something, so I need to think of something.
Oh, that would be
to bring
funny.
away.
It's funny
that,
for sure.
Or the other thing I'll bring sometimes is I'll go through McDonald's, and I'll get like the 50-piece nuggets.
I think I might do that.
People love it. People love it.
Remember when we accidentally ordered like 40 nuggets and we ate them all?
No.
We ordered like we were gonna order like the 20 piece or something, and then we accidentally ordered twice as much or something like that, 4 times as much.
Was that
I
with
think.
me?
You were there too, I think.
You're telling me that Jeremy's had other situations where his order went wrong?
Terribly wrong.
That was terribly good wrong.
And we were at McDonald's until 5 a.m, just waiting.
Waiting on
You
chickens
know,
to hatch.
where people always want to eat for some reason, I cannot stand it, is Chili's.
I had just been to Chili's for the first time when I was home in Iowa. I've never, like, my dad's a chef, so I didn't grow up going to, like, restaurants because
So,
my dad would
la-la.
make it 10 times better.
Yeah.
Like, I can count on my hands the amount of times that my family and I, like, went out to dinner.
Chili's is just like microwaved food. So does Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I will say Chili's does have those, like, crispy chicken things. Those are very good. I will give them that.
Okay, we got an order of crispy chicken things.
Favorite
Yeah.
part of the
Things.
chicken is
They
the
know what
thing.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think that I can usually find at least like one thing that I can eat at whatever restaurant that is like, oh, this
Yeah, but it's a bummer when you go to a restaurant and you're like, I'll get a pretzel, I guess.
I never
I
did that.
think
You know what I mean? When the
I would
food
get
looks so
I'd
bad.
fuck up a soft pretzel. Are you
Sure,
kidding
that's what I'm
me?
saying. But like, if you wanted to go get dinner and
Yeah,
the only thing that you want
If
is a
I go
pretzel.
to Olive Garden, it's to be silly. Like it's if it's
Yeah,
someone
it's
like,
a joke.
like it's not. No, it's like do you like I'm probably
It's
high.
ironically.
I'm probably on an edible, and my friend's like, should we go to Olive Garden? And like that would be hilarious. And then we just fuck up an Olive Garden.
Yeah,
Hannah, you're not going to be judged here. You can say you like olive.
No, I mean I can. I don't know what I'd even order.
I
can
don't
say
think
I-
it's bad. I don't think it tastes bad. It's just bad. You know what I mean? Like the
I think
food is
it-
just microwaved,
Here's-
super
here's
sodium.
my
You
determination.
can make that at home too, but it's good. I enjoy it. It tastes good.
It's not how I feel eating it, it's how I feel afterwards, which is usually the thing.
Sure.
Like,
Oh, I'm so gross talking about underwear, and you're talking about full-on diarrhea.
I didn't say diarrhea. It's
You
just
said
like,
it.
if I leave
That's
a
just
place,
where Rick's mind goes
if
and
I
his
leave
butt.
a place feeling like off or like my stomach is off, I don't want to go back to that place. And every time I've eaten at Chili's, I feel like off. Olive Garden, like chains, like Applebee's. that kind of
Applebee's is
stuff.
for me what Chili's is for you.
No, Applebee's is
Applebee's
also
is
for
bad.
me what Chili's is for me.
So is it just like,
Couple.
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Is it just anything you eat there?
Maybe it's just like that bar fried food thing where it's like everything is
Yeah.
the same dish, just served slightly differently. I can't stomach that.
No.
It
That's
always
not
makes
it for
feel-
me. It's like Applebee's is like everything you love poorly done.
Yeah. Everything is frozen and then they just like microwave it.
It's just
like how you like your
microwave
coffee.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Or lemonade.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Can we microwave my
Can we
coffee?
get some
It's getting a little,
hot lemonade?
get a little cold.
Oh, I was just gonna say, 2 weeks ago, my friend Corinne and I took a bunch of edibles, and we saw, we were at Boondocks, and we saw like an Applebee's commercial, and I was like, what if we like went to Applebee's? And she looked at a map on her phone, and she's like, there are so many Applebee's by me. And I was like, it's Applebee's, and she's like, but it's plural, Applebee's.
Applebee's.
And then I was like, is it apple pie? And we were just high as hell asking everyone, we're like, is it Applebee's or Applebee's?
It's actually Applebee's-in, strangely.
And then people, like, it sparked discussion, but it's Applebee's. I tweeted it,
A high
and they told
discussion,
me.
yes. There seems to be a lot of ironic eating.
Yeah, it's funny.
My favorite food
Look
is
at
funny
me
food.
eating at this restaurant.
Doesn't this hot dog look
Silly.
like a penis?
It's silly.
You notice it's never like, you know, it would be so funny if we went to like Ruth's Chris Steak.
What? Let's go home and get our tuxedos on.
That'd be hilarious.
Ruth's Christie's. Is that
I
what you
used to do
said?
that with
Roots
my
Chris.
old roommates.
Ruth's Chris.
We would
Chris.
we'd say suit up and then we'd go get a really fancy dinner.
Oh, cute. I want to
Like ironically though.
Yeah.
I saw there was a trend on TikTok where people would get like super dressed up and then they'd go to the Minions movies.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, I think it's silly.
It's a reason to go back to the theater.
Minions.
That's right. Well, thank you everyone for sharing.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching.
Did you have a bad restaurant? Did you say one?
There's not a restaurant that I like outright hate necessarily. There's definitely restaurants I usually avoid. I'll only eat at a McDonald's if like there's nothing, like if you're on the road or something and there's nothing else.
But do you like the taste of it?
Sure.
Like I hate the
It's-
taste of
it's-
Jack in
it's-
the Box. It grosses me out.
But like, fast food, that's like engineered to be tasty.
Then what's Jack in the Box's problem?
I like Jack in the Box. Like I said,
Jack
those
in the Box.
tacos.
I like Jack in the Box.
I
This is
like Jack in
gross.
the Box more than McDonald's. I will never eat at McDonald's again in my life.
I do like the Jack in the Box.
Nuggets.
I don't eat them.
Oh.
I just get them for everyone else.
I don't eat them.
I like that Jack in the Box has like mozzarella sticks and jalapeno poppers and egg rolls and all kinds of shit. I do like that part of it.
So
there
you
you
do
go.
like Jack in the Box.
I do. It's like a freezer that you just have like a tons of different kinds of food in, and you can microwave it.
Yeah.
You just described fast food.
Exactly.
But yeah, so
but these other like upper echelons, like the Olive Gardens, the Applebee's, they're the same thing.
I like, yeah, if I'm going to a party now, I'll go to McDonald's and get a 50-piece chicken things.
and you don't know what's in there. There's things.
Sounds like a
You're
puzzle.
just having fun. It's silly.
And we hope you've had fun
And are silly.
on this episode called Grammar Panties. If you enjoyed what you saw, what you listened to, then maybe you want more of it. You can go to Patreon, and for just $3 a month, you get our entire back catalog of episodes. A lot of funny stuff. Sometimes there's even bonus content. Not lately, not for a long time.
Let's do
but-
something today, just like a quick
No,
thing.
dude.
No, we're
we-
not.
No,
we-
I gotta go.
there's been too much time spent
I
on
think we should go
various
back to Starbucks.
Yeah,
Activity.
we need another
God,
coffee
I
to keep going.
and for less than the price of a cup of coffee. Have I been on this camera the entire time? I
Yeah.
don't know. But
That's your camera.
yeah, but I've been looking over here.
No, you haven't.
Anywho, pay us money. That's the main thing we want to say.
It'd be silly.
All the pertinent links are in the episode description. Make it easier on you folks. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the bell for notifications when new episodes drop.
If you're not watching on YouTube, you should be. It's primo stuff.
And if you can't pay, like, share, subscribe. All that stuff really does help us out. So please do that.
All right. Well, with that, I'm Jeremy Martinez.
I'm Ricardo Leone.
I am Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
I'm Hannah Ty.
This has been another episode of 1, 2, 3,
Starbucks!